Have you ever wondered how humanity first started to believe in something bigger than itself? For most of our history, we lived in a world full of mysteries. Imagine being an early human, surrounded by forces you couldn't explain. Storms crashed, the sun vanished during an eclipse, and death was a constant, silent visitor. These events sparked both fear and a deep curiosity. Early humans began to believe that unseen forces controlled everything, from the weather to their own fate. This very first belief system is known as animism. Animists saw spirits everywhere in animals, rivers, mountains, and trees. They believed that every part of nature had a living essence, a soul. These beliefs existed for thousands of years, long before we had writing or organized societies. To communicate with this unseen world, special individuals emerged, the shamans. They were the spiritual mediators, the bridges between the human and spirit realms. Through rituals, they would ask for protection, healing, and successful hunts. They weren't just praying, they were actively engaging with the world around them. This spiritual expression took many forms, from intricate symbols and stunning cave art to sacred objects that were passed down through generations. As humans shifted from nomadic life to settled communities, their beliefs began to change too. Farming communities depended entirely on the seasons, the rain, and the fertility of the land. The invisible spirits of nature started to take on more defined shapes and personalities. They were given names and became gods and goddesses. This was the birth of polytheism, the belief in many gods. What's truly fascinating is that religion might be even older than civilization itself. Take Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. It's one of the oldest known ritual sites on Earth, built by hunter-gatherers over 11,000 years ago. This massive temple complex suggests that shared spiritual beliefs brought people together even before they built permanent cities or governments. Religion was a foundational organizing force. The first written religions emerged in Mesopotamia with the Sumerians. Using cuneiform script, they recorded their gods, prayers, and myths on clay tablets. These ancient texts tell epic creation stories and flood myths that sound surprisingly familiar. Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, complex beliefs about the afterlife and divine kingship took root, giving us the pyramids and the Book of the Dead. Over in South Asia, the Vedic traditions were passed down orally for centuries before being written down. These hymns and philosophies eventually evolved into what we now know as Hinduism, one of the world's oldest living religions. So, what was the purpose of all this? Religion helped societies create order, find meaning in a chaotic world, and forge a strong sense of shared identity. It answered the big questions. Where do we come from? Why are we here? And what happens after we die? Ultimately, there isn't one single first religion. Instead, we see a beautiful, complex evolution of belief systems. From the animist who saw a spirit in a river to the first scribe who wrote a goddess name, each step was part of humanity's ongoing search for meaning. Modern religions, in many ways, still carry the echoes of these earliest hopes and fears, reflecting our timeless quest to understand our place in a mysterious universe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories about our incredible human history.